Hey, what is going on, Team Man Fox? Happy Thursday afternoon. I think that's what this is. Anyways, today is story time again. Today I'm be telling you about the first time I broke into my house. So sit back, get some popcorn, sit in your comfy chair, and enjoy the video. Let's go. So this story takes place back in my 5th grade summer. Can't really say. It might have been 2012, somewhere around there. But anyways, my cousin had moved in with us to be close to that in the family. And me and my cousins, we used to be real cool. We used to always do funny things. And y'all all know, when you're under the age of 16, you have to stay home for the summer. It gets very boring, especially if you have nothing to do. So this one random day, we decided to go over one of my friend's house to play some basketball, just hang out with him, even though I don't think we were supposed to even go out anywhere. We were just being mischievous, defiant, little brats, as we were back in 5th grade. So before we left, I'm like, alright, so I got my keys and stuff so I can get in. We gotta make sure we're back by this time so I can do my chores before they get home and they won't yell at us, and that basically they won't know anything. So I make sure I have my key. I make sure the door is locked so nobody gets in while I'm gone. And before I shut the door, I'm like, daggone. I'm like, I need to go to the restroom. Before we leave, let me go to the restroom. So I go to the restroom real quick. After I get done, I go back out the door, lock it, and shut it. So we go to our friend's house for a while, and our friend was pretty chill. I mean, he was a pretty cool person. Had a nice sized basketball hoop. He had a trampoline inside. He had the game systems. We were all turned up over his house. So it got around to that time. I'm like, oh snap, we need to get home. He was like, all right, yeah, you right. We need to get done with these chores. I'm like, all right, let's go. All right, I'll catch you later, fam. And so as we're walking home, we get to my house, and when we get to the door, I'm like, oh snap, oh snap. And my cousin's like, what? I said, yo, I don't have my key. He looks at me and he goes, nigga! And I'm like, what? He said, didn't I tell you to make sure you have your key? And I'm like, yeah. So I'm sitting there scrambling. My grandparents live next door, so I go over there to see if they have a key. None of them are home. I'm like, oh wow, can this day get even worse? It started to rain, or drizzle. Not really rain, but just drizzle. And I'm like, man, we really, really need to get inside. And I'm not sure if I told y'all, but at this time, I had my little brother, so I'm thinking about him. I'm like, man, I need to get him out this rain. More, I need to get myself out this rain too, 'cause I ain't trying to catch a cold and have pneumonia. Yeah, so I'm like, we go back to over the house, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how do we get in? How in the heck do we get in? I have no key. Let's check all the windows. We go by each window. None of them budged. I'm like, really? The one time we don't have a window unlocked for the air to come through, this has got to be the time. So I'm all scared. I'm sitting there trying to wiggle the door a lot, pull on it a little bit. I'm like, man, we cannot get in. We cannot get in. And as you know, the time was easily running down to where my parents was gonna come home like in 10 minutes. I'm like, we need to get in. We need to get in. I go into my shed and I'm looking around. I'm like, yo, okay, no keys in here. We are screwed. I might as well take this L. We are not about to win today, cause. And he's like, yes, we will. This dude grabs a wrench. I'm like, what the heck are we supposed to do with this? We sit there, run back to the door. This dude goes, puts the wrench in between the little part where the lock is, and like wiggling it real fast. I'm like, oh, what in the world? He's wiggling it super fast, and all of a sudden, boop, door flies open. I'm like, bam, we took a W, boy. We got that W. I'm sitting there so hyped. I get to do my chores and everything. They won't find out. So after we're done with our chores, my mom walked through the door, and everything's normal. I'm like, yeah, cool. She ain't find out. She was basically like, hey. Then my dad gets home. He comes through the door with a curious face, and he's like, William. I said, what? He said, how did the door get like this? And I said, like what? He says, come here. And he shows me where he had put the wrench at. The door was bent. I'm sitting there, I'm like, bruh, no, we did not just do that. We left evidence. I cannot be a crook at all. I'm like, I thought we were gonna win. But we about to take this L, fam. We about to take this L. He says, alright, whatever. And he takes me to the house. I'm like, yo, I'm about to get hit. I'm about to get grounded. I don't know what to do. I'm sitting there, just waiting on a hit. Waiting on it. My dad comes out. He's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I know y'all gonna punish me and blah, blah, blah. He said, no, I'm not. I'm like, what? What? I'm like, what do you mean, no, you're not? He says, I did the same thing too. The door was bent like that before y'all even did it. You don't know how relief I felt after that. I thought we was about to take the most major L in our history. But no. We got that W. I was so nervous, but we got that W. So I'm sitting there cheering and everything. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's go, turn up. But then my dad looks at me again. He's like, that doesn't mean you're off the hook. I'm like, what? This dude looks at me. He said, you still on punishment? I said, why? He said, you went out the house without telling us, disobeying us. I'm like, bro, no. But many ways I thought we were gonna take an L. I did not expect to take an L that way. So yeah, guys, we took the L. I got punished. Couldn't play the game for a while. I didn't have a phone during that. No, I did have a phone. I had a daggone flip phone. The type of phone where you want now, so when somebody makes you mad, you just want to slam it down and be like, yeah! Yeah, guys, so basically the moral of this story is, don't ever go out your house without letting your parents know. It's not good. It's not good at all. And furthermore, don't go out the house in general without a key. Especially if you lock the door, because you're just screwed. You might not be as lucky as I was to be able to get a wrench and pry the door open. Yeah, don't go trying that. Don't be like, oh man, he told me a way how to get in my house now. I'm gonna try that. No, please don't do that. Please don't do that. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this story, please click that like button. And if you think this story has a good moral to it, make sure you comment Wombo. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.